Hi everyone, just want to touch upon this real quick. This is my favorite sector right now. This is Biotech, the IBB. As you can see, towards the end of December, they really tried to break this down. Came up around 314, slammed it down, popped, sold it down again hard. Looked like it was going to be range bound and possibly break down. This is a 4-hour chart we're looking at, and it's been basing pretty well on the 4-hour chart, and it's recently broken out. I like the biotechs a lot. If you have to be long something, definitely be long biotech. This has been putting in bases for months now. Came up, consolidated, rose, consolidated, false breakdown, regained it, broke out over the old high. This is a monster move right here back in October. Put in another range in November, came up again in December. It's getting a little rocky. These are pretty big swings. You got to remember the market was crushed the first half of December, so it's no surprise that biotech was hammered as well. If it doesn't completely break out and make new highs, which I expect it will, there's a head and shoulder top pattern here possible. It could come up to 315 or so and get crushed again. But on the daily, it's still on a buy signal, and MACD is still above the buy line. And on a weekly and monthly, it looks even better. This is a weekly chart. You can see what I'm talking about a bit better here. We had this big hammer that invalidated a sell-off, and another huge big Maribosi candle here, buy candle. And again, beautiful flag. We came out, price action got tight. It held the breakout. This was a big indicator to buy, or to at least roll your positions out longer. Sure enough, that's what happened. Same thing happened in here. The price was a little wilder, especially the week of Christmas, but you can see the same thing. We broke out the new highs, it came in, but it's made a tight little flag essentially. The price action was pretty tighty. Continued down the descending trend line here, and then just completely busted out today on strength. And it looks like it's going to continue higher. If it finishes the week anywhere over this downtrending line, I would look for higher prices. If you're a money manager and you've got to hide somewhere, biotech is a great place. Unfortunately, may not be a lot of value, but there's a lot of strength. And if you go to the monthly, it looks even better. Monthly MACD, if you care about that, is still rising. Came up, kept half the candle, came up. I mean, last month, for all of the gyrations, it essentially closed towards the previous month's high. Pretty good indicator we're not yet done going higher. Came in a little bit, dipped below, didn't take out the last month's low, and now we're moving up again. I would look for a finish right around here this month, maybe a tad higher, and next month, again, moving up perhaps into the 330s. No one knows where this ends. Biotech, this is a quarterly chart of the biotech, so you can just see this is huge. Maybe the healthcare industry collapsing will finally put an end to this, but this is just a monster move. And despite getting ahead of itself and coming in a few times, there doesn't seem to be any reason to doubt it's going to continue, at least in the near term. We've got, I got to bring this down so we have room. Get this out of the way. We have the makings of a blow-off top here, quite honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if we blew off parabolically to the 400s, something like that, and then eventually crash back down to earth. But there's no reason to short this right now. If I had to buy anything, I would buy biotech. Looking at other charts, they're okay. There are definitely some opportunities out there in other sectors, but nothing looks as strong as biotech. This little flag came in. If this breaks out, this could be a very powerful move. This could break out 340, 350 in the coming months, no sweat. So keep an eye on biotech. I am long calls On the IBB index, I'm also long a few individual names. Some individual biotech names today were up huge. Guild is one of them. Celgene is another. I mean, look, this is up 4%, almost 4% today, 3% and change. Volume's a little light. I don't like that, but it looks pretty strong. Looks like it's going to break out to new highs. There's another few names in the biotech space. Just go check out their charts. They're all above the cloud. They're all holding some very, very good support. They look a little extended, a few of them, but now that they've come in a bit and spent now a few weeks really consolidating and going sideways, again, things that go sideways tend to be things that are getting ready to move higher again. So as long as the general broad markets behave themselves, you're going to like the biotech area.